Hello guys, welcome once again to my channel. It's me, Fiti Stan. Today I'm going to show you how I was able to move myself from being this and now to this. Alright, it's very simple. So just stick around and get to find out how I was able to achieve this. Okay guys, so moving from this point to this point is actually something that you also can be able to do, but it's not going to be an easy journey, because they say that nothing good comes easy, right? So these two, it's not going to come easy if you don't put in the proper hard works, and all the things that you need to achieve it. So I have 5 points that you're going to follow, and then you're able to achieve the result. Point 1 is feeding. Okay, so because what I was like before is what I call the ectomorph kind of body stature. You understand? I was not born to be so huge and all that. So I'm moving from being an ectomorph to being the mesomorph that I am today. Okay, so feeding is very, very essential. So being an ectomorph, you are going to understand that you have what is called a fast metabolism. That meaning that you tend to burn whatever you eat so fast, therefore leaving your body being slender or looking that slim. So you have to always be eating. You have to eat enough, eat all the time if you're on this category. So what I did was like I was eating. I don't have to allow myself to get so much hungry before. Sometimes I get hungry before I eat, but the point means that you just have to make sure that you eat all the time. Make sure you eat because you have a fast metabolism. Very essential. Eat and eat and eat. Don't eat the same way that somebody that is under endomorph trying to achieve weight loss is feeding. Okay. Point 2 is training. When it comes to your training, you don't have to train the same way like most other people in the gym. If you're under ectomorph, minimize your number of cardio. Cardio is not a strong suit because cardio helps you to burn fat. Come on, you're already looking slim. Why do you want to burn more fat? You understand? Just do a little cardio to get your heartbeat normal, get your body worked up and all that. And 5 minutes or 7 minutes of cardio is okay, and then you go into lifting. All right. Don't forget to also do leg days because you are more going to see yourself building up here and looking so slim down there. So never you ever miss leg days. All right. So your training should be less of cardio, more of lifting. That's 2 points now. Then coming to the third point is make proteins your best friend. All right. So generally, sometimes most of the food you're eating might not have enough protein. So I can advise you to also extend your hand into sourcing external food proteins like supplements. We have whey protein. We have many companies that do that. You can actually check on my bio to see where to buy a better protein for you because there are so many gimmicks out there. So you need protein because protein helps you to build and repair worn-out tissues, and the muscle is a tissue, right? So you need protein to build your tissues, which is the muscle, right? Good. So protein should be your best friend. Eat enough protein-containing food, or you can purchase protein supplements. That's 3 points now. So the fourth point that we are going to also take into consideration is resting. You don't need to work the whole 7 days of the week. I was doing that and I was getting what I call negative feedback mechanism. All right. So don't train the whole 7 days of the week. Bring us on days to rest because your muscles grow during your resting period. Okay. So 7 days of a week, maybe you can choose to train 4 times or 5 times. Myself, then I used to train 5 times and then I used 2 days to rest. So make sure that you have resting days. Don't overwork yourself saying that you want to get what you want so far, therefore you're training the whole 7 days. No, you might actually get a negative feedback mechanism. So make sure you have rest and sleep enough. All right. Now the 5th point and the last point that I want you to take into consideration, which I was not doing, is very important. I was not doing it all this time and I was getting it all wrong. Is the rule of contraction. Maybe this is the first time you're going to hear about the rule of contraction. What this rule means is any muscle group you're trying to work on, contract it. If you're working on your chest, when you lift up, you contract, but don't make this contraction to be kind of separate from the workout you are doing, like you lift and then you contract. Just make it to be kind of simultaneous. As you're lifting, you're contracting. If you're working on your bicep, when you lift up, try to put a contraction. You know you're contracting the biceps, you understand? Don't just lift and drop. So the rule of contraction actually puts more pressure or work on the muscle group you're working on. On the tricep, contract it when you go down to get the muscle group properly contracted and having enough pressure and workload on them. So the rule of contraction has to solve a lot of things. I was not following this rule. I was getting my result, but it's not the way I wanted it until I have to start applying this rule. So these are the 5 points that I used to move from here to there. Okay, so I know you might have some questions that you need to ask me. Just leave a comment below with the question that you want to ask me. I will be there to reply to you. Whatever the question will be, I'll be there to guide you through. Okay? Hey, and don't forget to subscribe for my next videos. See you. Bye.